In this video, I want to show you an area in X3 where you could allow more memory to be used for a small group of X3 users. Now, why would you want to do this? It's not something you want to do without reason, without a cause. Let's take a look into this memory area inside X3. Now, the only time you would want to do what I'm about to show you is if you're encountering an error message such as no more memory available. If you run into that message when running a task, no more memory available, this might be something you could try. When you receive that message, it could mean that the runtime process has reached the limit defined under the maxmem field. And where can we find that field? So we're going to take a look at that first. If you go under Setup, and then you go under General Parameters and Folders. All right, you would select, in this case, in our example, we're going to look at the seed folder, so you make sure that that's loaded, and then come up to the top here and then click on the Miscellaneous tab. And we're going to look at the value in the engine process memory, and at the moment it's set to 40 megabytes. So if you can certainly change the value here and increase it, but if you want to be able to add additional memory for a specific group of users, we have another option available to do that. If you change the value here, it would affect all the user sessions, and that would consume a lot more memory than we might need to, and it's something you might not want to do, especially if it's only affecting a small group of users. So for a small group of users, there is a setting that can be adjusted based on their menu profile. So let's take a look at that. We're going to close out of here, and we're going to go into Setup, and we're going to go into Users and Menu Profile. Now, from the left list, what you would typically do is select one of the menu profiles that's assigned to one of the users who's experiencing that error message. For my example, I'm going to use the AR Accounting Manager, so I'm going to click that from the left list here to populate this screen here. And what we need to do then is, under the additional memory, we would add, and this is just an example, in kilobytes. So if we want to add 2 megs of memory, two additional megs of memory, we would need to know to convert that from kilobytes to megabytes, and we would type in the value here. So now this is granting an additional 2 megs of memory for all the users whose menu profile is the RCPC. Okay, so then at this point you would click Save, and as soon as you get the message that all is okay, you are done. You now will have an additional 2 megs of memory for your process. For all the users that are using the menu profile RCPC, you would need to have them log out of X3 and back in before the update would take place for them. And that's it. I hope you get some value out of this, and thank you for watching.